Shalom. Title of this video is "The World is Moved at the Sound of Her Fall." I'm in the book of Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, the 46th verse. This is referring to the destruction of Babylon. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved and a cry is heard among the nations. Okay, why is the earth moved at the taking of Babylon? Why? Because it says that in Revelations, it says that nobody buys her merchandise anymore. Why? She's the largest trader on earth. So I did a Google search and I asked Google, what is the most important country when it comes to global trade? And what did Google tell me? China has the largest exporter of goods in the world since 2009. Official estimates suggested the country's total exports amounted to 2.641 trillion in 2019. You seeing all those shipping vessels lining up on the west coast of the United States coming from China, Asia. All those, it's like, I don't know, hundreds or thousands of cruise shipping vessels over there in the Pacific Ocean on the coast of California, and they're probably all coming from China. Right? She's the largest trader because companies or countries, they export their goods to her. She processes them into different subsequent items, and then she exports them across the world. So she controls the world trade. She's also the world's largest lender. So I did, which country loans the most money? This has turned China into the world's largest official creditor, surpassing traditional official lenders such as the World Bank, the IMF, or all OECD creditor governments combined. So she loans more money than the World Bank. This is why the world will be moved at the sound of her fall. Right, you understand? So this is more proof that this is referring to Babylon and not America. America is Egypt. She's the house of economical bondage. China controls her. That's why they feeding us all this soy over here. Crap, because China controls all the farms and everything, the commercial farms. Right? So this is why I said the world will be moved at the sound of her fall. People can't go. People who may have had some type of agreement to get built up, like in Africa, places like that, they can't get built up anymore. Why? Because China has fallen. So now they don't know what they're gonna do. Or China, they have some type of trade deal where they import their raw materials into China. China processes them into other different goods, and she ships them out. And she's making all of the kingdoms of the earth rich through her. That's what it says in the book of Revelations, right? So you can believe this is talking about America, but it's really talking about China. All the proof shows that this is referring to China as Babylon, right? Now, could America be her daughter? Maybe. Maybe America could be the daughter, but Babylon itself, when it's referring to Jeremiah 50 and 51, and when it's talking about Revelations, we're talking about the mother of all harlots, that's talking about China, right? She's the world's largest lender. She lends more money to everybody around the world. She lends more money than the World Bank itself and IMF, right? These are some of the largest lenders on earth, right? She has more money. Everything flows through her. She's rich. The People's Republic of China. Why? Because she's efficient. She's efficient at what she does, right? And I guarantee you those cargo ships that come over from China, those aren't even piloted. Those are piloted by computers. A computer controls those ships. They don't have pilots that sail those from China. They have some type of grid set up, like an internet grid, and they just ship those through automation, right? So they go from one port to the ports in like Long Beach, California, whatever ports they go to, and those are not even piloted. So the ones sitting out there in the Pacific Ocean right now, they don't have pilots sitting in those. Those are all ran by computers, right? This is the age that we're in. We're going back into that age now. We're going back into the age of Atlantis. But some people are going to get destroyed. Some nations will get destroyed, and the other people will go back into the time of Atlantis, right? You can believe this if you want to, but this is all pointing to China, right? All pointing to the mother of all harlots and abominations of the earth. She's a bat eater. She eats all things. And I told you that I believe that she controls our food system here in the United States. And I believe that, and I made a separate video talking about where I believe soy came from. You could go look at that on my channel. It's within my last 4 videos. So I won't get into that right now, but yeah. So you see how efficient she is. She's a fish. She's a powerhouse when it comes to cutting corners and things of that nature. Right? She's efficient. She can do a lot for cheap. Right? She makes the kings of the earth a lot of money when they let her basically process all their goods and stuff. They just sit back and collect. Like people in like Italy, places like that. They ship all their stuff to China. China processes it. Let's say something like granite. So they take the raw materials of granite. It goes to China, goes to their automated factories. It comes out. Now you got a granite countertop that was from Italy. Might say made in China, but it really comes from Italy. But Italy gives a nice chunk of the money. See how it works? All right, that's all I have for now. But again, China is Babylon, the mother of all harlots. America could be her daughter, but America is Egypt. She might also go by the name of the daughter of Babylon. I don't know for sure. But I know America is Egypt. She's a house of bondage. She's where everyone comes to go to work. And she's where everybody comes for food. That's why they give all the food out. Because they were known in the Bible for their food production. That's why America just gives away food stamps like it's water. Or they did. I know they're probably cutting them off now. People are starting to go to food banks because it's starting to be food shortages. But China is Babylon, right? The land of graven images. Shalom.